Welcome back. We'll keep the rain gear handy. On and off showers and thunderstorms likely next several days through the holiday weekend. Maybe a little bit of a break Monday, Tuesday, but rain chances perk back up before it looks like it gets drier about a week from today or tomorrow. So let's take a look. First off, another hurricane anniversary here, and this is Hurricane Ida. 3 years ago tonight, Ida barreling down on the southeast Louisiana coast as a Category 4, almost Category 5 storm with 150-mile-per-hour winds slamming southeast Louisiana and all the river parishes. This stayed a Category 4 storm and a major hurricane pretty much all the way up through the Place area, and then was still a hurricane well into Mississippi as well. So we remember this storm as well. And for all our friends that are down and family that live down across southeast Louisiana 3 years later, still recovering from this storm. And once again, this storm sharing an anniversary with Hurricane Katrina, and of course several days ago we had Hurricane Andrew on the 26th, which also shares the anniversary 4 years ago with Hurricane Laura. Hopefully not too many more storms in the future that we have to talk about these horrible anniversaries. Meanwhile, we're dealing with tropical moisture associated with this upper level low that continues to feed moisture into the region, and this is going to be on and off. At night it looks like things quiet down. By daybreak things kick back up in the Gulf of Mexico and then move inland, and that's going to be the MO in the days ahead. Pretty quiet locally, a few spotty showers offshore off to the north, but locally on Power Doppler 3, all is quiet now across Acadiana, but we could see a few spotty showers developing near the coast by daybreak tomorrow. So as we take a look at the high-resolution infrared imagery, you see how the storms were out in the Gulf, then moved to the north. Remember I said the upper level low is here. Looks like there's a mid-level low right about here. There's no surface circulation, but we have to kind of keep an eye on this. If you notice the way the cirrus clouds coming out of these storms are in an anticyclonic motion, weak high pressure, weak winds aloft would promote tropical development, but we don't see that anytime soon, but we'll keep an eye on things just in case. Meanwhile, we get out into the Atlantic, and as we were telling you earlier, we're watching this tropical wave, another tropical wave, but kind of far south, but now slipping to the north, and another one has emerged off the African coastline that the National Hurricane Center is putting odds on development at about 20% over the next 7 days. Then this one, the odds increasing 40% earlier today, now 50%. So a medium chance of development to maybe a depression, and then on to possibly a tropical storm or something stronger in the Caribbean. So let's follow that moisture, and we'll look at the moisture close to home. First off, you see that persistent moisture across the region. That means on and off showers and storms over the next several days. By Monday, Tuesday, a bit of a break, and then we have one potential tropical system. This could be Francine is going to be the next name, and then following that could be Gordon, and I'm going to say it now. Hopefully Gordon doesn't get it done, but it depends on what happens here. A week from, say, Friday, Saturday, a frontal trough gets into the Gulf of Mexico. That could make this turn off to the northeast. We'll have to wait and see, and then we'll just drag it on over. There's the next system. That potentially could be the next one. It could be a potential tropical storm Gordon down the line. So tropics are beginning to perk up, and we'll have to watch it closely in the weeks ahead, of course. In the near term, rain and storms on the way first thing tomorrow morning, maybe a break or two here or there, then more on and off activity into tomorrow afternoon, tapering tomorrow evening, then reloading again for Saturday morning with the threat of some locally very heavy rainfall in spots, especially down toward the coast. And this is what the latest HRRR model is showing. Most of us can plan on a couple of inches of rain, some spots 2 to 4, other spots down toward the coast could have flooding rains. Most of this has been offshore, but the latest model runs are starting to drag some of those flooding rains to the north. So we may see a flood watch and some flood warnings before the weekend is done. And some of those thunderstorms produce gusty, strong and gusty winds, so that is part of the equation as well. Mostly tropical rains, though. Mid-70s overnight tonight. The threat of a shower or thunderstorm by daybreak tomorrow, and then we keep rain chances high tomorrow at 90%. Plenty of clouds. It's not going to rain continuously, but around in the morning, maybe around in the afternoon, with activity tapering in the evening. As we move forward, those rain chances stay quite elevated, at least through Sunday. We're throwing a bone for Monday and Tuesday. Hopefully lower rain chances, but not completely eliminated. And hopefully next weekend will be better than this one. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more a little bit later on.